welcome to Crafty Christmas in July 2023. Now, this is hosted by me, Terry, at Sweet Pea Papers in the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, and Lisa Fisher at Lisa's Paper Lace and Bling Facebook group, and Lisa's Paper Lace and Bling Etsy shop. Actually, it's just Paper Lace and Bling for her Etsy. Okay. This year, I'm hosting a giveaway for our Crafty Christmas in July 2023 collaboration. And there's two easy ways to enter, one of which, and it's open to U.S. people only, I'm sorry, because I have to mail everything. The two easy ways to enter is to be a subscriber and make a comment below the videos, all the videos that I make this month, and there's going to be 20 something of them, and then use the hashtag Crafty Christmas in July 2023 in your comment. Now, this is all going to be in the video, and it's all going to be in the links and the information below the video, all the links for Lisa and all the Sweet Pea Paper links. Plus, this year we have 13 collaborators, and all of their links are going to be below, so be sure to go ahead and visit them. They're going to be doing 8 videos each this month, so that's going to be a lot of videos for you to enjoy, and make sure to check them all out. So, back to the contest. There's two easy ways to enter, like I said. One is to make a comment under the video using the hashtag Crafty Christmas in July 2023 and be a subscriber. The second way to win is to go on over to the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group and post pictures of your projects. TikTok videos of your flip-throughs, or videos of your flip-throughs, or YouTube videos. All of those things will get you entered. Just make sure to use the hashtag Crafty Christmas in July 2023 in your post in the Facebook group. Now, each post gets you an entry into the drawing, and so however many times you post, that's an entry. Just make sure you use the hashtag. The drawing, you can enter July 1st through July 31st, and I'm going to have the drawing on August 1st, and there's 5 great prizes. If you want to get all the down and dirty details about this and our whole collaboration, then check my video from July 1st at the Sweet Pea Papers YouTube channel, and you can also make a comment with the hashtag underneath that and get an extra entry to get all the details about everything. But I just thought I would go over this real quick. Okay, so this is video 2 in our Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer ring book project, which is project number 1 for the Crafty Christmas in July 2023. Yes, I said it again. Collaboration. Hey, and it's a mouthful too. And so in video 1, we went over the contest a little bit, and then we also put together the basics of our ring book, which is the little golden book itself. We took apart the pages, we took apart the covers and the book and everything, and then we put the rings in and put this all together. Okay, so now in this video, we're going to use pages from this book, or a page from this book, and we're going to make a template out of a scrap piece of manila folder. And the reason we're going to do that is so that we have our pages that we create the right size, or at least folded into the right size if we're using something that's bigger. And you'll see that pretty soon. So let's take a page out. I'm just going to unhook my rings. These are pretty stiff. They're brand new. Now, we're not going to use the cover. It's a 1/16 of an inch bigger. We don't want our pages bigger than, oh, I should have done this before I opened the rings, huh? Maybe I can still get it over. Ah, there we go. So we're going to take one of the pages out. Remember, we cut them in half, so they're individual pages now. And we're going to use that to make a template. Let me lay this over to the side so I can put the page back in. Remember, they're still numbered. So if we take them out to do anything, then we can always put them back in and know what order. And the last thing we'll do is we'll go through and we'll erase the little numbers. Okay? So this is going to be our template. Let's make sure it's straight. Okay? And be very careful. And we're going to make our marks where the rings are going to go. Okay, and that's going to be our template. So let me put this page away. And then we'll cut that down. Oops. She says confidently, let me put this page away. Feed it back onto the rings. There we go. Oops, it came open in the middle. Feed it back onto the rings. There we go. If I didn't want that to keep happening, I should probably close each one as I get it. Okay, now in our book, we're leaving the cover original. Then I've decided to leave this one, and the beginning of the story, so this one and this one, as our first 4 pages. So what we're going to do now this is page 5, and we've got page 4, and then we're going to put a page or 2 in here. So what are we going to do? We're going to number them 5A, 5B, whatever, and then we know where they're going to go when you're following the typed up tutorial that I'm going to have, because I write everything out step by step on these bigger projects. So that way you'll know what page we're talking about. We're not going to number them on here because we're going to have to do something front and back on each paper. Okay, we don't normally do that. Normally we just do the front. Oopsie. Lost the cover on this one. I'm hungry again. What is it with you people always eating when I'm trying to do a video and making me hungry? Okay, so let's make our template. So our pages are going to be quite a bit smaller. Did we do the bigger holes? I think we did. Yeah, it looks like we did. I haven't changed the setting on this. Make holes in our template. Okay, so that's our page template. So we're going to write on here, Little Golden Book, LGB, page template. Okay. So I'm not writing Rudolph on here or anything because I may be doing other little golden books, and even if I don't put rings in, this would still be a page template for me. I would know the right size. Okay, so now let's take our piece of paper that we're going to use for the page. This is all the stuff we're going to use. So let's unpaperclip things. This. What am I do with that? So we're going to just put this in the corner. I'm going to do the same thing. Now remember, we don't want to keep getting bigger and bigger. So think about that when you're tracing it or when you're cutting it out. Okay, so that's going to be the page we're working on. We can set our template somewhere safe. So that means we're not going to be cutting the pages in half. So we'll have to use a page for each page, not like, you know, fold it in half size and then cut. Oz, what you doing, buddy? I'm sorry. I just tripped over my dog. Everybody knows Oz by now. He's angry. He's sitting over there with his back to me. He was right in between my feet as soon as I stood up to go to the paper trimmer. And I'm wearing fuzzy fleece jammy bottoms, so I didn't realize that part of the fuzzy was him. Okay. So now we've got the page. And we need to cut our paper now to put on our page. So our paper is going to be this half of this paper. So we need to measure it over a little bit. I'm going to try to keep it about the same for each one. You know, we could cover the whole thing and cut holes in it, couldn't we? No, I don't want to do that. Oz. 3. Okay. I trained him 1, 2, 3 timeout. Now I just go straight to 3. Why is this taking me so long? All right, let's do the height. I'm going to leave a little white border. Oh, I need the width because I don't want to cut through the little people. For goodness sake. I'm almost going to cut through the people. Perfect. Now, this should be the right size to put on here. Looks good to me. Okay, now we're going to build on this page. Nope, I just moved my... I've got tape on there, so I know where not to go below. Okay, so we're going to get rid of all this stuff. We can set this aside for right now. I still haven't decided if we're going to ink them or not. I like the white for the snow, but the book itself is kind of antique looking, so I'm thinking we might ink them with vintage photo, but then that's just going to leave the white right there as well. So now I'm not sure what to do. Now I'm almost thinking we should have done the full page and just left a small border over here. No, we're just going to have the white over there. That's just going to be all there is to it. That's why we're not going to ink. Or should we ink the vintage photo all the way around? Well, we're definitely going to ink this. That's why I'm thinking we're not inking the white. I can always go back and we can always go back and ink the white if that's what we decide to do. But we want this to be vintagey, since the book is a vintage book. Plus it'll take the white off the edges. Okay. Now we're going to make a flip out with this image on it. So we want to make it far enough over that we have some writing area. So we need to cut this. Let's cut the height first. Oh wait, we need a 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch. So let's say this is the correct size. Wow, that's cutting it close. That should be enough to fold it over. Okay, so now what is the width that we want? We want to go to here. Oh no, wait. Flip out, not flip up. So, let's go back and do this again. So we're going to make it this short. Then the width, let's just bring it down a little bit. The width is going to be here plus about this much to fold under. So we'll score on here and we'll cut on here. Be sure to save that piece. Well, that's pretty. Take that little teeny bit off the bottom. Okay. All right. Get out our board that we use for scoring. I was using it to cut cardboard. So we need to take a cutting blade off and put the scoring blade on. Now let's score it at that, whoops, at that line. For some reason, that little paper trimmer, that little Fiskars with the wire, guide is the best thing that cuts like cereal boxes and things like that. I don't know why. Does a great job. When you're making a cover and you're cutting 2 layers of cereal box to glue together. I mean, my rotary will do it too, actually. My big one, now that I think about it. So we're going to ink it. I forgot we're going to miter the corners as well. We're not going to be decorating this year, or not yet. This year, Lisa is going to be sending out a little goodie box to all of the collaborators, and it's going to have some paper lace and bling in it. And so when I get that, I will do a little unboxing at the beginning of that tutorial video, or craft along. They're craft alongs nowadays. You guys are pretty good. And then, did I do both sides? No, I did not, and I didn't miter it. Anyway, so we're going to use it in our projects. So I'm not going to decorate with any lace or anything like that until I do my opening of the box from Lisa. But we need to get these pages done because I did the second set of videos first instead of the first set of videos first. Which, as we know, is really smart on my part. And I will probably come back and stencil this. I've got lumberjack plaid, which is a nice Christmas red. In fact, we could do it now. I've got Christmas lights, a string of Christmas lights. So I think we'll put that down the one side, and then we're going to leave it as a writing area. I didn't want to leave it completely blank. Now this lumberjack plaid is definitely red. It's just like, oh, what's that color? Blue Mariner, is that what it's called? Uncharted Mariner. That color and this color are very, very easily made too dark. So let me get my Christmas lights. We'll see if I can match it up. Maybe I won't use that. Maybe I'll use this. And we'll just try to do it lightly. As you can see, it's easy to do it too dark. Put it up here. Keeps it from moving. Man, my stomach is really growling. That always means you guys are eating. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, something, supper. Whatever it is you're eating it right now. Yeah, see, that's dark there. Didn't mean to make those starting marks. I should have gotten something out to tap the brush on first. But we have the variations now. Okay, we're almost done. For this big of a stencil, it doesn't take very long to do it. I didn't want to forget. Should have just been tapping it in the middle all along. All right, there we go. Whoops. Just put that stencil right up against our white page up there. Okay. That's going to be pretty. It's off by just a little bit. So I'm trying to make that even. I just emptied my other glue bottle, or my glue bottle, into this one. I let it sit and drain and drain and drain. And then I added a little bit of acetone to it to thin it out, because I accidentally let it sit too long, you know what I mean, and air kind of got in there and thickened it up. So let's see what kind of adventure we'll have with the glue. It's definitely coming out. Okay. Now we're going to take this scrap and we're going to cut it in half. Not sure if I want to use this. I've got a couple of plaids, but I don't think they're the right color. I don't want to mix too many things. I think I'm going to do it with this. So let's make it about 1 inch wide. Boy, making something 1 inch wide on this is difficult. The guard is so wide that you have to put it past. Okay, we could have made it a smidge wider. No, that's too wide. I guess we'll stay with what we've got. And we're going to make a strap that goes this far, I think. So leave enough to cut and score there, okay? And then we're going to round the corners on this too, and then we're going to ink it. I'm going to cut it here, and I'm going to score it. And then I guess you can probably figure out what comes next. One inch would have been much easier to cut on here. Should have just put the cutting blade back on. Okay. That's so narrow. Let me... I don't know how I managed to do that. You know, well, I'm not sure what we're going to use to cover our magnet. I know that's so loud, isn't it? It's probably Temu. I'm going to get this inked up, she says confidently. And then we're going to glue it on here. I want it about, there was a spot right about there. Yeah, where the leaves match up. I have no idea how, but I'm going to take it. I will take it. Yep. Okay, now we're going to put a magnet on this. Then I will have to find something to cover that with. I could cut a 1 inch piece wide, 1 inch wide piece of this and then round it. Or if I put it back far enough, I could just make a rectangle. Okay, that's what I'll do. And then we'll take a piece of this, ink it, and then cover the magnet. thought this page would take us longer. I may have to put you on pause and get another page ready. Goodness, that's crooked. And put the other one on the back. And that's going to hold our flap down. Okay. Alright, so that does that. I chose that section because it has the flowers on it versus just being plain. And we'll put it on and then I'll trim it a little bit and then we'll re-ink the edges. I'll go ahead and ink the top and the bottom. In fact, I'll ink the top, the bottom, and one side. And we'll glue it on. And so we've got a whole flower right side up. Instead of it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, it's beginning to sound a lot. It's beginning to sound a lot like a nuisance. I hate cutting from the blind side. Which means the side I can't see the edge from. Alright, darn it. There we go. I didn't think I was ever going to get that off. I forgot we still have the couple other things to do, so we're not done quite as quick as I thought. Okay. So let's open this up. Ho, ho, ho. Too bad I didn't have a holly stencil. I did it in the front, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, we're going to put an acetate pocket on here, and we're going to cover it with this material. Okay, the width is fine. We can glue the material on the paper itself and then across the acetate and up this way, and that'll reinforce our pocket by having the acetate on there. However, we only need the acetate to be that tall. So now let's just glue the acetate on the bottom because it's a little narrower. Well, we'll still have a big enough pocket because we're going to glue the material down. And when we get our lace, we'll put some lace on there. When Lisa's package gets here. It should be here in the next day or so. Can't wait to see what's in it. She always sends the good stuff. Okay. And then we'll center this as well as we can. If you smear it out, well, in this particular case it doesn't matter, but if you smear it out so that the glue kind of flattens out, then you don't really see it when you use Fabri-Tac on acetate. This is 0.5 mil, which is overhead projector thickness. I would not have minded getting one size thicker. Okay, so to go across here, wondering if I should put the plaid or the stripe at the bottom, so when we put something up here. All we need to do, oh, the width is just right there. And just follow the line. Never really worked with fabric before. Of course, we'll save this. Yeah. In fact, this is the right height. We could turn around and put it this way on here and make a tuck, couldn't we? Why, yes, we could. Okay, let's get this glued down. the glue on the paper. There we go. So now we have our felt or our fleece pocket. And I moved it back just a little bit from here so this can close. This should hold everything shut. Sorry about that. Okay. And then that's all we have to do until we decorate. We're going to make a card for this. I wonder if we could, no, that's going to contrast too much with that, you know, to put that behind. So we will take this and I'll make a card off camera for it. Okay? All right. So we're 45 minutes in. So let's go ahead and put this on here on the front side. Oh, we didn't put our little piece on, did we? This doesn't want to put glue on there very well. It's got this like nylon on it. That backing. Okay. So now we have that little pocket there as well. Okay, and I'm hoping once this is in the book for a while, that little, where the fold was, that little part that wants to come up will get flattened out. Okay, so now, oh look, and it meets that up with that perfectly almost. Almost perfectly. We would have almost thought we had planned it. I can't take credit for that though. I really didn't. Now when you put this on, I'm going to line it up with our little gap here, here, and here, and that should put it in the right place on this side. Let me get all this off here from when I tried to glue the material. Need to get a paper towel. There it is. You can wipe Fabri-Tac off your fingers with a paper towel. Catch it quick enough before it dries. So this will be our first page on the front side. Then we'll have to you know, we could make a paper template as well. I'm putting the glue on here, and it looks like I have a little bitty bit of material to trim. Right there. Come on, Bubble. Well, it looks like I miscalculated a little bit. Okay. So that's our page 1. And like I said, we'll put a card in here. Maybe we will take one of the poinsettia, or poinsettia, depending on how you pronounce it, napkins and decoupage a card or something to put in here. Okay, or maybe something with the green plaid. You never know. Okay, well, all right, well, that's it. This is the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.